Alright, welcome back. I believe this is going to be, I think it's part 5 of our playthrough. But we are nearing the end. We've beaten the amateur, semi-pro. Here we are on the Galactic, the last 3. I really like this map. Oro Abana is the planet, and Death Row's Revenge. Of course, the difficulty is going to be winner takes all. And as usual, playing as Bullseye Navior. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. And I thought of, got that boost there. I thought of a new concept for if they revamped the game this morning. I was actually pretty happy about it. So if they revamped, oh dang it, fell down there. But if they revamped the game, oh man, sorry I haven't played in a while, guys. I've been kind of busy with work. I don't YouTube full time. Shortcut over here to the right. Saves you a lot of time. See that? You just cut to the right rather than doing a hairpin turn. But sorry I haven't recorded in a while. It's been a little over a week. I work outside of YouTube. I just do all this for fun. But, yeah, don't try going above that unless you're player 2 in split screen. You're not going to make it. But anyway, yeah, I've just been working a lot, so I haven't really had time. Oh, got dropped below that. Oof. But yeah, because I haven't played in a while, I'm kind of like having a hard time controlling this. Oh man, it's always funny when you get back, especially with my character being full speed. I'm gonna have to be more consistent if I want to beat the other playthroughs. Already need to repair again. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so the new concept I thought of was for the pit droids. What if the pit droids do not repair parts, but only maintain them? I thought that would be interesting. And so you would revamp the whole system of purchasing parts, repairing parts, things like that. I just thought that'd be very interesting. So you have to buy parts used because the new parts would be extremely expensive. And what if pit droids themselves were extremely expensive? So you can't just stack on all of them and then... Sorry, I had to focus on getting through there so I didn't hit a wall. What if you... Why is my guy so damaged? Holy cow. I feel like I've just been... Oh, it's because I don't have the repair upgrade all the way, so I can't heal my parts all the way. But what if you had to buy the parts usually used and not in the best conditions? I thought that'd be very, very cool. So it'd force you to not have the most top-notch racer. You know, go through there. I thought that'd be cool. Sorry, I feel like I keep repeating myself because I'm trying to focus right now. And so pit droids would be really expensive, and you have to buy parts used most of the time, and they'd be pretty damaged. So you wouldn't be getting the full effect of the part. Okay, I need to focus on this turn here because I always crash against that wall. Yep, okay, awesome. Let's boost, let's go down. Okay. That was close. Boom! Race number 1 done. Alright, Fire Mountain Rally. I believe this is Ebe Endicott's best map. Yeah, there he is. Alright, let's just jump right into it. I want to finish this Galactic circuit in this video. And I know the next race can usually take some time. There we go. Going around there. Okay. But what if pit droids were super expensive and you could get all of them for all of your stats? I recently have been researching. That sounds really nerdy. I recently have been looking into Mario Kart. And I love how... Okay, that is one of the jumps where if you don't pull back on the stick, you will most likely crash. But I've been researching a lot on Mario Kart and how the racers are developed. When you play online, I don't want to say professionally because I've never heard of a professional getting paid for Mario Kart. Holy cow. Come on, come on. But when you race online at very high speeds where everyone's a pro, you'll notice that a lot of people have similar builds of characters. They all use Waluigi, and they have a few. Okay, really quick. This map is so cool. Going through the volcano, and then there's a bonus map later where you get quaternaros, and that one's fun too. But I love the ones where you go through the volcanoes. There's so many different turns and routes you can take, and it's just fun. Just the excitement of maybe hitting the lava, ooh, almost missed that. So many different little quick paths you have to take. Anyway, but on Mario Kart, of course, I've noticed that everyone uses similar builds. They all use similar characters and wheels and carts, and I wonder why that is. And I looked it up, and it's interesting because I can't remember what it's called. It's based off the name of a guy. That's a shortcut for later. It doesn't open up until second lap. Basically, when there's barely made that. There's this concept where to make things very even, you cannot give a bonus to someone without taking away from them. So that's why this character, Bullseye Navior, is a little overpowered in my opinion, because he has lots of benefits without any negative drawbacks. I was gonna say comebacks, but that doesn't make sense. But like Sapoba, he's really fast, but has poor handling. So that's a very even distribution. 1 lap, 2.5 minutes. Whew. I think the next one has like a 3-minute or 4-minute lap. But anyway, and so I think that is a cool concept that would help if this game was revamped and they had multiplayer, where if you give someone something, you're gonna have to take away from them. And if you do it in such a way where it's pretty even, you would get a large variety of people using different racers. Because right now, I feel like everyone would use this guy. Like, why wouldn't you? There's no reason you wouldn't use him. Whoa, come on, turn. As I'm struggling, I say there's no reason you wouldn't use him as I struggle with the turn there. I wish I had a map, like a little transparent map of my Joy-Cons, so I could show you what buttons I'm pressing. Holy cow. Oh. Let's just zoom through here. I don't know why I make sound effects, because the game already has sound effects for me. I'm a sound effect guy, I'm sorry. Okay. But I thought that concept was very interesting. I keep using that word. Interesting. Interessante. But I like it. I like how... Ooh! I had no idea where I was going on that one. I like how if you give something, you have to take something. I think it starts with a P because some scientists back in the 1800s came up with this idea. Like, it's like the Perosio effect or something like that. Okay, shortcut should have opened up by now. And in my opinion, this shortcut's almost not as, like, useful. Just because it's such a sharp turn, you really have to slow down to get it. Right here, left. Yeah, and that just happens every time. So it's like, is it really worth it? Because if you just zoom around the corner, it should be fine. But anyway, this Perosio effect, I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna have to look up his actual name. But he, yeah, he talks about that, and this guy gave a really good example. I say really good, it was kind of confusing. Because he was talking about Mario Kart, and so he was talking about how if you give something away from a player, another player has to benefit. Oh my gosh, I am crashing. You know, for a while there, when I first started, I was shaky. But after the first lap, I feel like I was getting into the swing of things again, but now I'm just crashing all over. Oh my gosh. 4 seconds more. Ridiculous. If you think that's funny, 4 seconds is a long time. If you're racing cars and you're at a full dead stop, your opponent has 4 seconds to pass you. That's a long time. Anyway. Yeah, he was talking about how, like, oh, dang it. Maybe it's the left side of that ramp, because I was pulling back on the stick. But this guy was talking about how, like, with Mario Kart users, he's like, oh, if you buff Mario, someone else has to get a negative buff. And if you negatively buff Mario, someone has to get a positive buff. And I like that concept. Although, I will admit, I have always hated games that force you to choose stats and stack them in certain ways. I'm a guy, whenever I play games, I love to buff my characters in everything. So like, if I'm playing an RPG game, you know I'm going to be the stealthiest person. You know I'm going to be the strongest person. You know I'm going to be the fastest person. You know, like, I love to stack all of my traits to that. Oh man, that was, oh my goodness. Sorry, the reason lava is very dangerous in this game is because you have to constantly repair yourself because your engines overheat. And then, yeah, because I crashed, or because I bumped the edge, my engines were bad, so I crashed there. Oh yeah, there we go. But anyway, I love that idea, that I'm able to make the best character. However, this game, the pod racing game, is, other than the exploit, I'd say it is not a game that allows you to do that. It is very much like you have to use your money wisely, except for the exploit. But if you're not using the exploit, you really have to save your money and debate what you're going to buy. Similar to how I only have 4 pit droids. Now, stats for me are very easy to choose. I don't really care about traction. I'll take a bumpy ride over speed. I meant that the opposite way around. I'll take speed over a bumpy ride any day. And so, I hate it when games do that. I really do, because it makes me think and debate what truly... Oh, I got a new lap record on that? Wow. There we go. Last one, the classic, Boonta Eve. I guess it's just Boonta Classic, but y'all know what I mean. Can we beat Saboba? This map has a lot of different routes, a lot of little shortcuts I'm going to be showing you. But I hate games that make you choose. Just because it means I actually have to analyze and I can't have the best character all around. It means like, oh, if there's a mission where you have to be stealthy and I'm a stealth character. Sorry, yeah, I choose to go left on this one. And then shortcut here, it's really narrow, so at high speeds you really have to get used to it, but it's not that bad. Yep, stay left, don't fall down there, it's a long ways around. There's gonna be an S-curve here through the canyon. And then in the movie, Anakin busts that barrier on the right there. If you're going too fast, you're going to miss that. And then you're in the canyon and you don't get this awesome air time. Now, right after this, immediately to the right is another ramp. There's 2 other routes there. This is going to S-curve through another canyon. This one has some pretty sharp turns. Boom. And then that's where everyone else joins in again. Through this canyon, if you go right through here, it sets you up perfectly for taking that shortcut. If you try and go around it, then you're going to be turning a lot. And it's really difficult. That was a Sarlacc pit. You have to pull back on the joystick. If you don't float in the air there, you'll most likely hit the edge. This canyon, all these at the same place. Basically, all these arches. I haven't figured out the best exact minuscule route for it. Oh man, right there. That was a tough one. And then this right here, after this first S-curve, I went right, and then I'm going to... Okay, yeah, you can just boost all the way through here. Sometimes you go up the wall. You can bust this. Someone else will bust that pillar, probably going through it. Tusken Raiders, fire will appear here on the second and third. Oh, and the first ones. Don't get close to that fire. It'll jerk you to the side and cause your engines to obviously catch on fire. I like to stay on the track up here because down there fires can appear in the gully. Oh, gosh, and it's narrow. Sandcrawler coming up, don't hit it. Here it comes. And that changes positions too, so if you're not prepared for that, you will run right into it. And probably murder all the Jawas on board. No, I'm kidding, their vehicle is pretty sturdy. Yep, S-curve, and then here comes the classic that we've all seen before. I'm not gonna pivot, there we go. Let's just smash our way through all these rocks. There we go. But yeah, games where you have to choose, oh my gosh, they get me, man. They get me. And so I think that'd be cool if there's a game. Oh, okay, not as long of a lap as I thought. But games where you really have to choose. Oh man, they're frustrating. You know, they're not games that I like building characters in because man, I really have to debate. Like, is this the best? Should I do stealth or should I do strength and speed or whatever it is? You know, it's hard for me. It's hard for me. I like to be the king of everything in games. I'm a hoarder. I keep all rare. Oh, I keep all my rare items. Boom. Okay, sorry, I had to focus there. I keep all my rare items. I hoard every item. Like in Minecraft, I have to keep one of every fruit just in case my crops die or something, or a creeper comes and explodes. Whatever it is, I have to keep one of every fruit in my chests. I always think it'd be cool on a server to build a gigantic, I want to say like museum with every block and every mob in the game. I think that'd be so cool. And you walk through this museum and you have different sections. Ooh, a little risky there. Let's boost through these arches. Try and make up for that crash. Let's boost again. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's not crash again. After this left turn, there we go. Now I think you can boost all the way if you're quick enough. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep, and then that pillar is gone because the computer player smashed it, so we just zoom through here. Try and repair. Little mini shortcut right there, don't hit it. Avoid the fires. Okay, I'm going on the left one. Cross over there. But yeah, I think that would be so cool in Minecraft to have like every mob captured except for the nether ones, because if you capture I think it's called a piglin. If you capture a piglin, it becomes a zoglin. Nope, sorry, it becomes a zombified piglin in the overworld. So you could have a portal in the museum leading to the nether part of the museum, and I think that'd be really cool. Oh yeah. Hopefully I got the best lap on this one. I did pretty good, except I crashed that one. Oh, well, never mind. That's not gonna happen anymore. Dang, 225, okay. I had a friend that showed me this shortcut too, although I don't know how useful that is. Oh, well, obviously not useful for me. At least it put me on the right track. And if you look at the minimap, I'm not really sure if this shortcut is any faster really, but it puts you out in line with the next phase of the map. Okay, let's not mess this up this time. There we go. But anyway, just thinking about that, like in Minecraft with the museum, I think that'd be cool. Always wanted to do that. Kind of like an Animal Crossing museum. I love how I make sound effects. It's so funny. Funny to me. I'm definitely a sound effect guy. People have mentioned it before where I'm like describing something or talking to them, and they're like, nice sound effect. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize I was doing it. Like, I've just always been... I wouldn't say I'm hyperactive, but I would say my mind wanders a lot. Maybe I am a little hyperactive, just not physically, just more mentally. I get distracted very easily. My mind's always like racing around. Yeah, racing, because I'm racing, get it? But my mind's always racing around. Oh yeah, oh no, dang it. Feeling like I was making a really good time there. But yeah, I feel like my mind's always distracted. So in high school and middle school, I was always like making noises, beatboxing, whatever it was. I just always had to be doing something. It does bother some people, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten better at it, except for my leg shaking. If I'm sitting down, my leg is shaking all the time. Sometimes it really bothers my wife. She'll, ooh, just avoid that. We'll be on the couch like watching a movie or something, and my leg's just like bouncing like really hard, and she'll just suddenly and very quickly and firmly just like boom, grab my leg, and I'm like, oh, sorry. And she just looks at me and she's like, thank you. And then, oof, whoa, getting some air there. And then she'll let go, and like I won't even know it, but like 5 seconds later, I'm bouncing again. It's just something that always happens. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. We just beat the Boonsa Eve Classic, and we just gained the Boba. And then you are about to see the longest credits in any gaming history. Yes, Bullseye Navior. Bullseye Navior. And then we have Boba over there, second, and who's third? I didn't see third. Guess they'll pan to him. Gross, dude, your hands are all over the ground. Disgusting. Oh, that's a Roos. Arc Bumpy Roos. I believe. Maybe. I think we'll see in the next screen. Nope. Okay, so these are the credits. I won't sit here through all of them. I think I've timed it before, and I believe they are 14 minutes long. And I cannot find of any way to skip them. I can press all the buttons. There's literally nothing I can do. It's ridiculous. But you'll notice that the person on the track is zooming really fast. It's because they're using a glitch cheat, which allows them to zoom or skip ahead on the track or skip back. It's actually very useful if you're practicing a specific part of the track. You can skip all the way back and then race it again, and then skip back, race it again, skip back, race it again. And it's nice because it's like a rewind. So all the racers who are racing with you rewind as well, so they don't get in the way. Sorry, I had to yawn there. So they won't get in the way, or they won't. The time won't go on ridiculously long. You know, it really helps just to practice. But other than that, I'm just gonna time lapse or just skip this. It is seriously really long. Yeah, we will be back. Okay, there we are. Oh my gosh, that takes so long. But now if we go to tournament, we can see that we have completed the Galactic pod racing circuit. Now we have all 4 of the invitational, but that will be another episode. For now, let's look at our people. Toy Damner, Fudsang, Odimandrel, Boles, Roar, Nivaki, Elon Mack, Clegg Holdfist, Gasgano, Dudbolt, Ebendicott, Mars Guo, Juan Sandage, Arc Bumpy. Oh, I guess Arc wasn't third. Who was third? Who was that? Did we pass him earlier? I don't remember who it was. No, it wasn't Elon. Anyway. Maronic, All Arbido, Rats Terrell, Saboba. There he is. Wow. This is like full turning, full acceleration, full air brake, full top speed. So those upper middle 4 stats are all maxed out. Crazy. Anyway. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. Hopefully we will next episode finish the invitational races. And then after that, we'll see what we're doing, whether we're doing a multiplayer, a no upgrades playthrough, or a hardcore playthrough. Let me know what you think. Anyway, as usual, have a good one.